I'm doing this because as we all know, YouTube likes to shadow delete anything without notice. And I've been looking at the notifications as they show up on here, the little window. Well, I didn't really glance. Well, it says 14 replies here. That's probably changed along with this number. I'm not used to this. I'm not saying anything other than that. That's not what this is about. But glancing at the notifications and what they say, it looks like a lot of people are pissed off. And I'm not going to go the Republican route and say Democrat or blue tears. I don't do that. But yeah, a lot of people are pissed off by the looks of it. Despite who knows what this number would actually be. This doesn't show anything. I am curious about that. But anyway, I'm going to go through these. There's probably more to go. But I figured I'd capture this before anything possibly happens to it. Maybe YouTube decides to delete it. But YouTube links are also not allowed in replies. But I'll just let everyone know that I have this video uploaded. And it's up to them. It's up to you guys whether you want to or not. If you have the fucking balls to. Okay, so remember, you guys rejected Bernie. Now, remembering some of the notifications before I go in, I'll probably forget this point if I do that. My question is, was Bernie listed on the ballot back in 2016 or even 2020? I can't remember 2020 very well. If he was, then yes, it is your fault. You can blame the DNC or whomever you want, however much you want. If Bernie was indeed on the ballot, you have no fucking excuse. None of you do. And if Bernie was elected, MAGA wouldn't have happened. Now, I can say, as the devil's advocate for that one, my own point, that the fact that MAGA has happened, that's actually a good thing, because then we know what we're dealing with. So, yeah, with that said, let's go through some of this shit. Let's ease up on you guys. I wanted no part of this. You made yourself a part of it by replying, you jackass. Whatever. Let's ease up on you guys, whatever that even means. You are the voters, right? You guys have been going on about voting blue for the past however many years now. Thinking like you're so angry about Marjorie Greene, Taylor, whatever the fuck. Whatever, she still goes by that married name, but anyway, that's not the point here. I mean, you guys want all these Republicans out. Meanwhile, the reality is, as Joe has demonstrated in this debate, if you would want to call it that, not very good. And the Democrats in Congress and whatever, they suck too, but yet blue is the savior of America somehow, while that's precisely what MAGA claimed themselves to be. While people have pointed out that America, well, they figure that they believe America was last great before the Civil War, or in the 50s or whatever the fuck. So, DNC sabotaged. Okay, same question. This is what I was talking about earlier. Was Bernie listed on the ballot or not? And if so, did you vote for him? If you didn't, fuck you. We didn't do shit. You're right, you didn't. That's why you're in this fucking mess, you jackass. I wrote him in and I will do it again. Still the best candidate until someone else runs. Jimmy Raskin is good, so okay, fair enough, whatever. Why does she only get 3 fucking thumbs up for that? What is that? What about the vote blue thing? You guys are on and on and on about voting blue. What's wrong with her? Ha ha ha. Yeah, it's our fault. Whose fault is it then if it's not yours, jackass? I'm pretty sure the viewers of this channel did not reject Bernie. Well, what happened then? What fucking happened then? These eyes see darkness clearly. Bruh, I campaigned. Well, I'm obviously not talking about you then. Am I? Use your fucking head. Who is you guys? Those of you who insist on voting blue for the sole reason of getting the Republicans out, not necessarily to improve things in America. Bernie is as sharp as a tack. And Joe is brilliant? What? What the fuck? What is it? Even if he isn't sharp, what's your fucking point? I mean, you are now stuck with the abysmal choice of either Donald or Joe as a result of your incompetence. And you could have had both socialized healthcare and continued education, provided that Bernie pulled through with his proposals. 90% of people here wanted Bernie. Bernie is not president. Never has been. So what the fuck are you talking about? Who's us guys? No one posting here for sure. Who do you think I'm talking about? Who votes? You? Well, now I'm talking about you guys. Are you a blue? Are you a Democrat? You guys are fucking stupid. That's the third guy to go on about who's us guys. Another one. If by you guys you mean the Democratic establishment, then yes indeed. Whoever insists on voting blue, that's who I'm fucking talking about. Obviously not the Republicans. They didn't want, they didn't want socialized healthcare or college or continued education. Are a MSN agent or something. Yeah, everybody's an agent. Everyone who speaks, anyone who dares have a different opinion is paid by somebody. I'm an agent. Yeah, sure. Okay, asshole. Okay, so what do we got here now? Okay, that was a lot. No. What do we got here? The DNC literally russiagated him like, so fucking what? You knew he was there, and if he wasn't on the ballot, you guys should have said something. Don't sit there and blame everybody else. Making excuses for yourselves for putting yourselves into this bullshit fucking situation. You guys might notice that strategy keeps popping up. He folded like a chump. Well, even if he did, well, how did he fold? How did Bernie fold like a chump? What about you guys? You guys keep whining about everything. What the fuck? You guys are all full of fucking shit.